for the king, for the hammer and the ring. Fight for the ancient story. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Roots Force Arise! All across the land of fire, grim chaos reigns supreme. Shackled by the mind control of the Dark Lord of Dani. Yet still the lights and chance of hope. Now Angus has returned. The sigil of the Roots Force in the sky tonight will burn. Fight for the king, for the hammer and the ring. Fight for the ancient story. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Fight till we die in the battle in the sky. Fight till the foes befall thee. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Roots Force Arise! Roots Force. We are the Roots Force. Roots Force. We are the Roots Force. Forces of resistance, it is time to make a stand. No longer will Lord Zagothrax enslave our ancient land. Sat Commander Alathor, engage in nuclear force. The battlefield of Arcadum is where we'll set our course. In the submarine, beneath the seas, from Agnesine, we remain unseen. But now the time has come to rise, ascend into the skies.
Force.
Fight for the king, for the hammer and the ring. Fight for the ancient story. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Fight till we die in the battle in the sky. Fight till the foes befall thee. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Fight till we die in the battle in the sky. Fight till the foes befall thee. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Fight for the king, for the hammer and the ring. Fight for the ancient story. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Fight till we die in the battle in the sky. Fight till the foes befall thee. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory. Roots Force Arise! Roots Force. We are the Roots Force. Roots Force. We are the Roots Force. Roots Force.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Running D&D is what I wanna do. Hanging out with you every single day. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna play some D&D soon. Don't you worry, babe, it's gonna be good today. Gonna roll some dice. Gonna make it look real nice. We're gonna find. Gonna save the rest of time, just me and you. Just me and you. Okay, let's go. Burn.
Yeah. Well,
Hello,
she
hello, hello.
Hey.
Welcome,
what's going
welcome,
on?
welcome to a brand new episode of Gallows and Gold, the Wicked Well, episode 9.
Woo! Oh boy.
Hey.
All right, who's giving me the recap now? Do it now.
All right, that would be me as butler.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I am Ivan Hailborn, the current wielder of grandeur, and therefore the sworn protector and servant of the Andorth family. My duty as my family has dutifully served for generations, and dedication has not gone unrewarded in our family. As the personal bodyguard of Lord Andaleth, I am expected to present myself with both decorum and power. A regimented diet and training has long since ensured I present power, but for decorum there is only one true way a gentleman can be made: a suit, and one worthy being next to the greatest merchant of Mornhow. One made from materials sourced from across the globe itself, and crafted by the finest craftsmen money can buy. The silk imported from Gallows for a coat, leather from Calcutesh's swamps turned into a fine set of shoes, gold mined from Demon's Deep turned into embroidery and inlaid well and fine. The stitching done by a well-known set of seamstresses that must be pre-ordered 3 years beforehand to even hope to get a time with another craftsman. I was as much a presentation of my lord's wealth as his vaults of gold. It took 4 grueling years being manhandled by these craftsmen to ensure that every centimeter fit my frame. And all of that work, effort, gold, value, money, lost in moments as a small elf decided to sate his curiosity. Now ruined, laying before me a history long to be forgotten. Also, we defeated the golem in that book.
Bro, this recap.
Man.
Oh, that was great.
Holy. That was really great.
You did this, Mix.
Outtake my
My
inspiration.
bad.
Here, have a... Yeah, here. Here you go.
Just here.
Butler not even thinking about drowning, just the state in which his clothes are going to be after.
Half the party almost died, but my fucking coat.
My fucking coat.
It's called priorities, MSF. The drip is eternal.
You wouldn't understand.
My rich Calcuteshian leather.
Rich Caribbean.
Mined by the children of Calcutash. Their little hands added subtle details.
They're permeated by their tears when their parents disappeared. Don't
Man.
worry, it's not slavery if we adopted them first.
Mm.
Then it's just
Careful of that.
Then it's just character development. For 12 straight unpaid years.
It's called an internship, first of all.
Yeah, the experience.
But,
payment.
it comes with an update.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. You have so much chest
Oh
hair.
my god!
Is that real hair?
It's a lot of it, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Take it away from
Oh
me.
my
It's so bad.
Wait,
That's
are you
terrible.
Oh my
are you a skinwalker too?
Look at his forearms, dude. He's got it on his forearms.
Holy shit!
Now
It went a little dense on the forearms, but
now
yeah.
that's a bear.
Oh,
my
that's the skinwalker, dude. You're a fucking
Skinwalker.
You have made a terrible choice to destroy my beautiful jacket. Now,
crank his
you will
fucking
know-
exposure up to 2 right now.
Holy fuck, that's crazy.
Look, alright, it all migrated south, sorry.
I bet Waymaker had a great time drawing that line.
Yo, certainly seemed to.
That's so powerful. That's how he
That
keeps
air.
warm in the. How he keeps warm in the icy north.
Yeah.
That's there you go. Way to go, Mig. Now we have to look at that.
My bad, guys.
I like it.
Yeah, same.
I can use it.
Anyway,
My clothes are still perfect.
my clothes are perfect.
Yes.
Rings out loincloth.
Anyway,
And Butler's just mourning over him. Don't mind him.
Hey, a book.
so what do you guys do next?
Back to Abraxa.
Yeah, I believe where we left off, Abraxa was drawing up a very intricate illustration of the facility. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, as she finishes recreating the facility, you will see that there appears to be an enormous circular, well, sort of well in the center of the facility ahead, as well as 4 distinct markers, sources of magic. Braxa will then stand in the center and will ta-da!
I assume I recognize the well.
Yep.
So this is a map of this place. That's good. At least we won't get lost.
Seems correct. Also, I remember that well from my dream.
Okay.
Still confused on this exactly. Just what are you? Abraxam is your name, I believe.
He will bow.
You'll bow back.
Alagar will slowly look over to Teo. Well, you're the one that made her.
I did not make her by any sense. Abraxa, how did you get here? What were the languages those books written in? Why in blood? Why, if they were both of you, why were you separated? Is this the workings of the metal doctor, the apprentice?
She will nod.
For what purpose did he keep you?
She will tap her chin. And then she will start to wipe away all of the ink around her. And then she will run to the front of the page. All the way until she gets to the front page. And then she will point at a table of contents. She will jump and miss the bottommost text. She will jump again and miss it. She will scratch. She will scratch her
Taylor
head.
will take his.
Go ahead.
Taylor will take his quill of ancient scribing and begin to draw stairs.
As you start to move the quill to it, she'll hold up her hands, frightened. She'll shake her head.
He will stop.
She will. You'll see she starts to say something, but when no words come out, she looks frustrated, and then she will hold up her hands, as if, and then hold up a finger to give her a second. Then she will conjure a picture of Teo and a picture of the book, and putting his finger on the book. Then she will gesture to an area below the text.
He will take his index finger and place it on the book in the space you indicated.
As you place your finger against the page, you can see she jumps up and grabs your finger and starts to climb up the finger to get to the top, and then leaps up and grabs on to the bottom part of the words, and she starts to climb. When she gets to the top, she will wipe sweat off her forehead, and then will point to the topmost section of the table of index. Landing page.
Halakar will see that. Landing page?
She will nod.
So you're a foreigner.
She will nod, but then shake her head and hold her hands up. She'll then tap her chin. She will then gesture towards Teo, and then will once again conjure him, putting his finger on the book. He'll point at what she's sitting on.
He will confusedly move his finger up the page to those words, and then press his finger against the first few letters.
She will start to clap. Dominic!
Yeah.
What?
They all disappear.
Jesus. What the hell's going on in here? Where the fuck she at?
Oh.
Hey, Eden.
And that is how I cut down my first... Yes?
No, not you, Eden. Well, I guess you need to know too. I don't remember what you never even told me your
My
name.
name is Mizo.
All right, cool. Listen, the others disappeared. I don't know where they went. They were looking at some sort of book. But they're gone.
If you've watched SpongeBob and not SpongeBob, Adventure Time, and the episode where Jake gets bit by the spider, and it's the silent scream of just agitation and anger, that's Eden right now.
You seem upset.
What a specific reference that I bet literally almost no one here got.
Not everybody's as old as you. Yeah. Way to age yourself. Good job.
To be fair, I'm turning 31 here in a week. So.
Oh, anyways, as the young people were talking, is he still doing creepy, weird Venom Center stuff in this room?
He's still undulating, yeah.
Wonderful. Let's go talk about this away from the door.
Yeah.
Arcadum, I'd like to pick up some of the bloat flies, cool guys that were eating the toxin fiend and turned into little toxin fiend babies.
Yep.
Yeah, they're on the ground. Do I gotta poison myself trying to pick these up too?
No, you just pick them up.
Cool, wonderful. All right. Oops. Actually, Mizo, will you keep an eye on him?
Mizo will nod. Go do what you must with your companions. I shall
God, is
watch the
book-
creature.
Is the book on the ground?
The book is on the ground. Yes.
Good.
All right. As you move over to the book, as you look down, you will see a curious sight. One moment, please.
This is what they were reading.
And why weren't you sucked into the book?
Oh, hold on.
Well, I was
Hello?
casually. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You will see this. This is what you guys see
Sorry.
looking down.
If I see a stick figure, yep.
Oh, my immersion. I'm pogging.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they made of ink?
They are hyper-realistic drawings of themselves. They
Wow.
look they look eerily the same as they do in real life. Winky face.
I'm gonna squat down and I'm sure there's something on the ground and poke the tiny Talacar.
I look up. Do I see the giant finger poking me?
Nom, 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 yeah.
He'll sort of try and swat it. What? Hey! What the hell?
As you speak,
Do I hear them? No?
you will not hear any words. You will instead see an angry Talacar swatting at your finger.
Is this
Wow.
making you feel better?
You will suddenly realize how incredibly cute this is.
It's so quiet. This is great.
Do I hear any of that?
Butler will just be confusedly
sounds-
looking around.
It sounds
Trying
like
to-
thunderclaps above you.
Ah!
All right.
Ah!
Well, don't touch the book in the meantime. Let's figure this out.
You will see Abraxa starting to dance, and then she will look up and see that the other two weren't in here.
Oh,
She
no.
will tap her chin, and then she will clap her hands together.
Talokar will smirk. Bring them in here.
All right. I have good news and potentially upsetting news, Eden and Dominic.
Don't
I'm
you
getting-
fucking
I'm
dare.
getting
Don't
sucked
you
in here,
fucking
aren't we?
dare.
You're getting Jumanji'd.
No,
Oh my
I run.
God.
Acrobatics. Right?
As you run, trying to explain to Mizo what happens, you get sucked into the
Clawing on the ground.
Look over at me. Look over at Mizo. Survive.
You.
Well,
You motherfucking.
All right, now that everyone's here, you guys can talk to each other. Abraxa will clap excitedly.
Did we just die?
No,
Shush.
we're
I
inside
think
the
we're
book.
dead.
She'll shake her head.
How are people alive inside of a book? Make it make sense to me.
Are we in a book?
Oh, so that's what she looks like.
Yeah, y'all were inside the book. We could see little drawings of you. You moved
Where is-
around.
I
See me look around, Arcadum.
do not wish to be rude, but there are other souls within this book, yes? We are not at risk of becoming one of them.
Abraxa will gesture to follow her, as she will do a little skip and a hop.
Butler, that
is
was
this
very
not-
reasonable. Butler, that
I've
was a
heard-
reasonable question. I think that's a good worry.
I'm sorry. I've heard childhood stories about this. This sounds like we're just going to. Okay, fine.
Come on.
You know what?
else are we gonna do?
You know what? We're already in the book. It only gets worse from here.
You know a way out?
She'll hold up her hands as if cautioning you, and then she will point at the ridge, and then she will very distinctly hop over it.
What happens if you go into the ridge?
She will turn very flat, and then
Oh,
make herself again.
We'll hop over.
Oh God, do I want to trip fucking Dominic right now? Oh God, do I want
You
to trip
wouldn't
Dominic?
be able to trip me. I'm just too nimble.
I'm just too cool.
Really?
We need to make a check.
What's that anime about that guy who's just really cool and that's his superpower? Sakamoto or whatever?
Yes.
Sakamoto days.
Sakamoto days.
Yeah.
Teo jumps the gap, making a splat of ink where he lands.
Jumping the gap.
Oh God.
I will jump the gap.
Is Butler drawn like one?
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
My
Oh, do we have to roll something?
You don't actually
Yeah.
have to roll.
All right, good.
Oh.
I was making one. I was scared. I was like, please.
I just thought it'd be funny for that reason right there. Dak just- Do you think-
Abraxa will see Butler and will kind of tap her finger, and she will draw him his coat and offer it to him.
Put your clothes back on.
Oh,
Please God.
is it like exactly the same, or is it
I mean,
very clearly?
maybe as exact as things could be down here, I suppose.
Well, I didn't create this as an alt token, so I just had to work on that for a moment. But
She's
Thank
fine.
you.
You don't have to actually do it. It's something she
It's
would do.
faux leather.
All right.
No, draw him in the shape of one of Mizo's cartoons.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
God.
Mizo.
Oh,
God, we
Mizo's
left
outside
Mizo-
of
we
the
left
book.
Mizo
Oh
out there.
no.
I think so. Watch.
He was watching the creature. He's not even in the same room.
I don't even think he knows that we're in here.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd leave if he thought we were all dead?
Where will he go? There's
I don't
nowhere for
think
him
so.
to even go.
I wouldn't blame him.
Pretty sure he has a reason
She
being
takes
here.
a step forward, and the entire page changes. You feel for a moment as you ride up an enormous wave, to you, perceptively, hundreds of feet in the air, as the page comes crashing down to the other side. And you will see that there's nothing wrong.
Do we like make things in here?
Let me know when you're loaded.
Like, say I wanted a potion of lesser restoration.
Also, you guys have no
idea.
idea how ready I am.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Oh,
Mike,
Looks like
that's a good question.
looks like we're fighting a dragon.
I'm glad you're not one of those
Please.
Chilean books.
Please let the dragon in the corner come to life. I'll have so much fun.
All right, she will hop up on top of this illustration, which seems to be a metallic bridge, and then she will conjure a rope ladder for everyone to climb. And she will do a
Oh,
little,
it would be
she will
rope
do
ladder.
she'll do a little waiting dance.
Well, up we go.
This thing will blink as you step on it, Eden, and then it will look at you crossly.
I step on it harder.
It will start to cry and close its eye.
This thing blinks up here when you step on it
All right, you'll
and
see.
cries.
You'll see Abraxa will kind of beckon you guys to go south.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Alright.
pat the eyeball. Sorry
Uh,
for that.
Ow.
Kind of. Not really.
Miss Abraxa, we've just been through some rather tiring experiences. We're not going to have to be.
You will hear
Doing
a
a lot of
voice up
walking.
ahead cry out,
Oh my god.
"Who dares stand behind me where I can't see them?"
What is that?
Abraxa will look over and she'll kind of snicker to herself, covering her mouth. She'll hold up a shush symbol. She will conjure some symbols, like the musical kind.
Helicar would just smirk.
Who's there? Speak it! Oh, it's you! I know it's you! You're so lucky I can't move. What do you want? She will come dancing in front of him. Oh. The other one. You look
Other-
different than what I remember.
Helicar is taking note of this conversation.
Oh! Who's this fine gentleman with long Calcuteshian braids? Quite a Who's this fine specimen of a first peoples from Corvanis? What a fine-looking fellow. Who dares pet my back? While you're back there, scratch the fins, please. A terrible itch has been bestowed upon me. Who's this fine elvish fellow with cursed eyes that gaze upon me?
What are you?
I am a guide, of course. I am the guardian of the Inkveld doors. I have been placed here by the mighty Abraxa to help those that would seek to use her power.
You are a winged serpent.
I am no serpent, handsome specimen of the Antfonti First Peoples. I am a dragon. I am from Gallows.
Oh,
Dragon from
Do we,
Glaze.
do we know what a dragon is?
You fucking have no idea what a dragon is. Like
Talakar will sort of cross his arms.
Talakar knows what a dragon is, but knows that dragons don't look like that. The two
Yeah.
Corvin natives don't fucking know what a dragon is.
What's a dragon?
What is a... What is a... What is a dragon? What a preposterous question. Allow me to instruct you, O fair travelers of the Incan pages. You are guests of Abraxa, the incredibly kind and very cute, as he will look down at a plaque which has the response that he is required to speak. And then he will look back up. As to what I am, well, dragons, you see, we are an ancient and powerful source of... Oh, my goodness, that is an excellent spot. Oh, dearie me. Oh, no.
I can't. I'm enjoying this too much.
Theodore will interject. Gilded guardian of the Inkwell doors. May I
Yes,
ask your name?
handsome specimen of the Antfonti First Peoples.
May I ask your name?
My name is the guardian of the Inkveld doors. What
Very
is
well.
your name, handsome specimen
That's
of the
a-
First Peoples?
That's a very long name.
I am Teotl Tepewani. I am, as you say, of the First Peoples, a cleric of Illum and of the Ancients,
I see.
which is why I am excited to meet your acquaintance. You resemble that. Are you kin to Illum?
I know not what this Illum is, but it sounds important. Unfortunately, I know not of this Illum. As I said, I am a dragon.
Perhaps she is a dragon as well, at least in the Galayan tongue.
Perhaps she is. Perhaps I might know her, if I could see her. Also, could you please inform the person that is sitting upon my head that although I appreciate the scritches, my body is incredibly rigid, and her added weight is slowly bending it.
Remove your heft from the dragon now.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Remove your
Alucard,
heft from the dragon now.
I'm not gonna say anything to that.
What a fucking line. And
Rather
who
unnecessary.
is the wielder of the hand of My goodness! It has been some time since I have seen a skinwalker, especially one of such high pedigree. Welcome, daughter of Dalton, and my goodness! What a powerful bald head you have, sir!
Yes.
How is it that you know so much about us, yet we've only just met?
Well, you see, my dear daughter of Dalton, I am the guardian of the Inkveld doors. I am here to instruct, to guide, to know. I am a servant of mighty Abraxa, the kind. and incredibly cute.
So you know everything that she needs to know.
Not necessarily. It is that I am one of the few iconographies that can speak. I am used, therefore, for instructional purposes. The visage that you see before you of the Incan lady herself knows more than I, but due to her the parameters of her existence, she has not her voice.
And what are the parameters of her existence?
Difficult for me to explain. I believe that she has brought you here, for you had questions she could not answer through pantomime, picture, or intuition. Do well to follow her. You shall find all of the answers that you seek.
Well then.
If you are here to inform us, or she may have answers to questions that we may have, the one that I had posed, the one that has led us here, it seems as though she has been created by the very entity we seek to destroy.
You speak of the apprentice of Tyr.
Helicar.
Of who?
Ah, yes. Fear not, for you are lost in the storm of ignorance, and I, the guardian of the ink-veiled doors, shall see you guided. As he looks for permission towards Abraxa, who will nod and give a little clap. Very well. Listen well, three-dimensional beings, for what is to be spoken here carries with it woe and peril in equal amounts. But fear not, for the story is not yet at its end. We shall begin with my birth, I suppose you would call it. As a dragon, my kind lives thousands of years. I very much less so. For I am bound within this tome. Do not think of it as a prison, however. It is my joy to provide assistance to such a shining and wonderful soul as Mistress Abraxa. She was not created in the way that you infer, handsome and incredibly virile native of the first peoples of Corvanus. She was unmade, I would say. Her
Unmade?
indeed, her final act echoed through the dream. An act of supreme selflessness, of love and good, that even the prism felt its vibrations. And so, it is more so that when she was destroyed by the great evil which I shall not name here, the enemy, she was lost, shattered in twain. However, unbeknownst to Abraxa, the pieces of her goodly soul were gathered by the mad wizard. One of his many contingencies, it would seem. However, when the enemy was defeated, Abraxa was made whole again, but her soul had been trapped in two different requiems, all for the guise of the wizard and his apprentices. The one of the forefront of this conversation, no doubt, is that which I feel that you have a darker kinship towards. The one that is known as the Forbidden Apprentice. The one who dedicated itself to the following of one of Tyr's three great teachings. As pretentious as I find them, their potency cannot be disavowed. Take great caution, three-dimensional ones. For I have seen it. There is the mark of destiny upon you. The red threads of the Lady Matron guide you towards an end that will decide the lives of many more than just yourselves. Take heart, though your enemy is mighty, so too are the threads that bind you together. There is power in what you have found. There is strength in your kindness. There is valor. And there is courage. Hope above all else, my friend. That is what you must aspire to, just as the 7 before you, just as Lady Abraxa had before you. Anyway, I'm rambling. The two halves of Abraxa's soul were separated. One focused upon her energies that were separate from her, becoming wrathful, hateful. It was an attempt by the Mad Wizard to see if such a kindly soul could be transitioned to evil, and if by doing so, a renewable energy source could be made. He nearly succeeded, as I fear that had Our Lady lasted any longer in that state, Wizard may have gotten what. The other half contained her potency and power of emotions, gifted to her by her birth as a siren of stone. The sorrow emanating from her second half was enough to bring low even the highest spirit. How truly wonderful it is that such a creature with such a background was so dedicated to the joy of others, to the burdening of their sorrow upon herself. True, she consumed it for sustenance, but what better way to use your gifts than to lighten the burdens of others? Truly, a remarkable person she was. Or should I say is. Native, First Peoples, Teo Tatawani, you've done more than you realize, my friend. You have given second chance to one of the few people, in my opinion, that ever truly deserved it. Though she may not be her full self, and perhaps never will be again, the parameters of her existence still state that her soul dances with joy, and that the sorrow of others shall be consumed by her. Yes.
I know not what great service you deemed that I have rendered unto anyone.
You have taken two halves and made them whole.
To Lady Abraxa, I see. I fear your words, that the mark of destiny is upon us. A matron, the red threads we've witnessed snatched by the apprentice himself. The decay of my flesh, the loss of Karakla, the hopelessness I see in the eyes of my kin. I've done this deed for Abraxa, but I fear that I've not done much else.
Oh, pish-posh, you're fine. Fear not. Lady Abraxa will show you. That is why she has brought you here. That is why she has brought you all here. You will see the truth, not of her words, perhaps, but of the things that she shows you. For within this tome lies not just the potency of her strength, but also the potency of her strength, but also of the hope she bears. She was once one of the 7. You needn't fear. You will find your way. Now, as he will kind of do a little huff, There is much Lady Abraxa will need to show you. Fear not, we will speak again before it is done. For now, you must follow the whims of the inky matron. They're all yours, my lady. He will give a deep bow. He will beckon for you to follow.
I will do his standard salute of touching his hand to his chest, and then on the muzzle of the guardian.
Oh, could you just scratch him right there? I've had terribly.
It's a bit awkward now.
Take your.
He obliges and looks sideways while he does it.
Oh, thank you. Very. Little lower. Oh, not in.
This is all a bit more whimsical than I think I was prepared for.
Kind lad you are.
What, just think it was going to be some sort of horror?
I'm still under the impression that we're dead, so. Anyways.
Questions than before now.
Sometimes you just have to roll with it.
I would like to remind everyone of the souls trapped within this book as well.
Tiger, you had said that these souls are artificial, machine.
I don't really know how to explain it, but
Abraxa will clap her hands and will point at Dagda and will shake her head and will beckon to follow.
Alucard will shrug his shoulders and start walking. Sometimes you just need to roll with it.
Probably explain better than I could.
Perhaps the topic she doesn't wish spoken about.
You're bragging of the paper.
Are all dragons like this?
He climbs to the top.
From what I've heard, maybe.
Oh.
She kind of flies down the side like a big slide.
Ups, down, sliding.
He will then gesture for everyone to stand here.
Oof. I don't know how much more walking we can do. Still riddled.
Don't
She
walk,
will
but
direct you to
just
stand
have
there,
fun.
direct you to stand there, and direct you to stand. And then she will gesture her arms wide. Look at that.
Oh my god, it's a door.
My god.
This shit is sick. I hope. Like,
Oh wait, we're gonna does anybody else see the colors?
Yo,
Yeah.
No.
I'm so immersed, guys.
I'm just loving the perspective of this entire map. Like the candle on the right's tripping me out. Like
They're out of order.
Look at you, Butler. You get the.
They're out of order.
Talcar, can we switch? That's kind of my color.
Sure. Yes. He'll
It'll look.
shrug his shoulders.
No.
Doesn't really care.
I
feel
believe
like
Brax is trying to show us something.
Sorry.
All right.
I feel like I'm the depressed teenager in Disneyland right now.
I'm great. I got to see he's calling himself a dragon, but it's close enough. If I'm dead, which I assume I am, this isn't too bad.
The others seem a bit more amused by this, but I'm still rather perturbed by all this happiness and what seems to be a device created for continue the machinations of this apprentice.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm perturbed as well. But like I said, sometimes you have to roll with the punches.
I'd rather not.
This is confused.
Because this is where we are right now. What
Yes,
else is there to
did.
do?
But please let the shadow that is dancing continue.
At least I am drawn with my biceps back in proper order.
Hold on, I'm having some problems.
Mm.
No.
Technical difficulties. Now what's the fucking problem?
Man.
Okay.
Which is
For what?
quite
Not on my
odd how
end.
much that dragon knew about us.
Oh, most definitely. If you didn't question it, I probably was going to.
How much could he know about us if he does not know of Bloom?
He referred to
I
Teo
did not
as
know of a loon.
virile.
Would you like to?
Perhaps when I find out that we're not dead and in a book.
I will hold you to that.
You want to test if you aren't dead?
You gonna like strike her or something?
Are you going to hit me?
No, just a quick pinch.
I'd rather not.
That's for sleeping, not death.
Do you
He'll
think
shrug his
death in
shoulders.
here would be getting erased?
It's impolite to pinch a woman.
Oh, it's also impolite to call her hefty, but I guess we're not talking about that right now.
He didn't really
That's
call you
quite-
hefty. He just said remove your heft.
To remove heft is to assume heft.
Doesn't everyone have heft?
No.
I am Corvin's second language. Please forgive my
Yeah, my bad.
It's a translational.
Perhaps your teacher needs to go give some more tutoring.
Let me know if you're
point
loaded.
to Dagda.
Ah,
I
look,
am loaded. Also,
I'm
that
loaded.
looks amazing. Also, that's terrifying at the top.
I'm not scrolling up until he scrolls me out.
Uh,
Okay, everyone loaded?
yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't think she's out of kick.
Fuck yeah!
Here, okay, let me help. Let me just
Kicker.
there. Here.
Ah!
Okay, whatever. It's fine. Just ignore it.
You just kick her ass out.
All right, so you will see a staircase rising up before you, and in the distance, a large gate, almost against the heavens. Above it, you will see a strange figure, moving its hands in many directions.
The hell is this book?
What is that?
You will see it starts to dance up.
Teo,
Does this
should we follow?
seem like any Calcutetian religious figure we'd recognize, either with these sword and scales or the
Yeah.
creature up there?
Good question.
Sure, make me a religion check.
Only the Cogitations, I'm guessing.
I don't know shit, boy.
Yeah, only Calcutetians.
Where is religion?
18.
Come on.
All right.
14.
You think this figure up here might be a rendition of Inu, the guardian of the life stream, which is technically not a deity. But these two are reminiscent of the goddess Eos, goddess of adventurers and strife. She'll get to the top, she'll kind of peer into the door, and then gesture for you to follow.
Well,
So
I mean, I guess there's worse ways to die than to go into something like this. I mean, you could be riddled
I'm
with
assuming we're already
bodslides.
dead, so
We're already.
I guess we're being
That's
watched
much.
over. Come on.
we are literally in a book.
doing.
If
Yes.
this was
Oh god.
if this was a snare set for us, I suppose they wouldn't be so forthcoming with their involvement with the apprentice and whoever Tia is.
Yeah.
Aren't you the apprentice of Tia?
Oh.
No, she said Tia, not Tia. Oh,
Dragon to tier. Not
I am
tier.
Starts
not
thinking,
the apprentice.
are we sure?
I
Two
was-
different people.
What
Two
are the
different people.
chances? What are the chances that Tia is a little old Vati woman who cooks?
Ooh.
I was her challenger, not her apprentice.
Yes,
As you,
Whoa.
as you go through the doorway.
He called me hefty, like a trash bag.
I mean, most people want someone with a little heft to them.
He called me hefty.
child rearing hips.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with heft, huh? You into that?
I
You'll
mean,
see she starts
Freaky
to
little
climb
elf.
out onto the tree branches, and will gesture for you to follow.
Ah,
I would
Yeah.
like to remind you that we were recently drowning.
I don't want
Is there anything less
We're very tired.
strenuous?
You're not
elf-
wrong, but we're not
the-
drowning anymore.
You'll hop this
Listen,
back.
I'd
you
rather
just
be in a
here?
book than doing this than running and drowning and being bitten by flies.
Can I can I read anything that has been written on these pages or these symbols on these columns?
Negative, as they are written in a language you do not understand.
Hey, look, it's Gotiv again.
Hmm.
If I try to like scratch at the paper, does it do anything?
We'll fall through holes.
Please do not destroy the fabric of this realm.
Kind of
What would happen if I accidentally set fire to any of this?
As you try to
Not-
scratch,
Probably all die then.
as you try to scratch at it, Eden, it feels like you're scratching at tree bark, not
Oh
paper.
my god.
Oh,
All right, you will see that Abraxa takes a seat on this branch and gestures for everyone to take a seat.
Oh.
As she looks out over here.
Leans against this candle, I guess.
Is it scratch and sniff? What does some smell like sandalwood or something?
It's a nice oak. A mahogany.
Miss Butler's hair gets stuck to the candle.
You know, Butler, you could wear the candle as a hat.
Mm.
There's
Or
no
perhaps
way
you
to
could
burn.
use some of that wax to get rid of that second coat.
The candle's a bit larger than me. I'm
I-
going to wear it.
True, I did not expect all the fur.
Yeah.
Are you like a
I'm a human. Enough
were-
questions.
like a werewolf?
Is it like a genetic thing?
Never seen a human with that much body hair.
It is frightening how much there is.
Teotl is a craftsman with magic. Perhaps he has a spell that could uncurse you.
I mean, Teo has no hair upon his body.
And he probably lived in far warmer climates. Didn't need it.
Nods.
Do you still need yours?
Please. Lady Abraxa, if your intention is to
And
inform
then
us,
you will see movement begin to occur where she is looking, and she will gesture to look.
We look.
Valkar will look. Squinting.
Slowly, you begin to see images shift and appear before you. Slowly, the trees move away. As you see yourselves somewhere else, not as yourselves, but almost as apparitions, observing an event. You will see a woman of whose silhouette you recognize as Abraxa. The stone siren, with soft blue skin, her serpentine hair ending in tinier snake heads, wrapped in a singular braid, as each of them seem to almost be hugging one another. The snake heads smile and hiss softly as Abraxa taps them. She stands up, and as she does, her soft cotton dress billows out from beneath her. She adjusts her hemlock apron and places within it the various stocks of alchemical ingredients that she had been gathering from the fields. Those of you from Kalkatesh will recognize them as the fields of Dabarak, the land of the horse lords.
No.
So, she steps out onto the road, and you will see that the colors begin to shift and change, moving along with her. Till finally, she appears in a city. a large-looking one. Horses in opulent wear move about as their hooves and horseshoes clack pleasantly onto the cobblestones. Up ahead, you can see that the city of towers, Gondesburg, has been in better repair. Where you see that there are tarnished brass towers, the larger gold towers, and indeed the ivory spire at the very top of the city. Each of them seems to have been in better times. But despite the outward tarnishment, the people are just as friendly, waving hands, shaking hands, trading smiles and gossip. The smell of food permeates around you. Meat pies, fried chicken, and the smell of flowing ale. Abraxa travels through the busy street, picking up pieces of the stocks of her alchemical ingredients before she comes to a crossroads. And there, you see 6 others waiting for her. Each of them wave, each of them smile, each of them a shadow. Their forms like silhouettes, whereas Abraxa is colored, they are not. Like missing memories, like fragments stolen. Despite that, the Abraxa that you observe travels with her companions deeper into the city. And it is there that they take seat at the table within a very fine-looking inn with a very, very fat man running from the back end, passing out drinks and using a poker to address his waitstaff. Despite the hilarious antics going on behind them, Raxa is serious. He places the strange stocks under the center table, and each one of her companions asking questions. She answers with a soft voice, affirming, reaffirming, and dissuading panic and fear. Something terrible has happened. Not quite clear what it is, but it has happened. Kalikar will notice that Abraxa slowly begins to write something. You will notice that her hand moves oddly, writing alchemical sigils. You will then notice out of the corner of your eye, Talikar, that the ghostly, inky visage of Abraxa that's sitting next to you is moving her hand along with it. An alchemical formula is written. One that the Abraxa that you are watching seems to shift so that you may see it better. Make me an alchemy check.
Ooh. Yes, sir. Come on. Alchemy kit. Why is it all the way down here? Come on. Where the? Ah, there it is.
You commit the alchemical formula to memory. Oddly enough, it seems to be a recipe for a purging potion, but there are 3 major differences. The first, it doesn't seem to target magical exposure, but rather an alchemical nullification effect. The brilliant alchemical formulas that you see written are so advanced that you actually feel your understanding of alchemy improve as you read them. Shortcuts that you never thought possible are displayed, all their glory before you. Thus, you have learned the recipe for the Forbidden Purging Potion.
Oh, okay. I will write that down in my notes. He'll slowly look over to the inky Abraxa and go sort of wide-eyed. Did you make this?
He
You
will
were an
nod.
alchemist?
He will nod.
How did you come up with something like this? Oh.
He'll gesture towards the story before you as it shifts and changes.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It's all happy and now it's horror.
Hmm.
You will see a tome open, old and dusty. Quivering, shaking hands move the pages, staining them softly with blood. You will see Abraxa, wounded in her arm, looking over one of the shadowy individuals revealed before. In the distance, you can hear screams, battle, clashing of blades, as she quickly moves her hands to study the tomes and find an answer. You will see that in a moment of innovation, she combines two potions, placing them within the open wound of her companion, watching them seal shut. Relief falls over her as her companion's eyes open. The scene shifts. This time, Abraxa looks noticeably different, perhaps a bit aged. You can also see that her companions walk with her. They move with a steel focus, with a tenseness. Each of them, their weapons drawn. Abraxa, her trusty tome and crossbow, as she follows behind them. The scene shifts, and you see them climb a massive tree of flesh and teeth. Fingers reach out from bark, trying to grasp at each of her footfalls as they continue their climb. At the top, piece by piece, you watch as she watches her companions fall. Her alchemy unable to save them. Her knowledge insufficient. The battle rages. You see her turn to look. A branch is open, one that might lead to safety. Fear presses in against her. She turns to look back at her fallen companion. And in that moment, flashes of memory begin to appear in each of your mind as Abraxa openly weeps. The powers of the stone siren sharing her sorrow with each of you. You see conversations had, secrets shared. The fear of dying alone, paramount to the one who would be their warrior, to the one whose family abandoned him, to the knight who was besmirched, whose name was ruined, but whose virtues were true. His fear of dying alone pressed against her own. She stepped forward, not towards the branch, but towards a situation hopeless and doomed. And in the brief moment between life and death, she felt peace, She held the hand of her comrade and looked into his eyes, so that as the light left his, was not alone. As the fire came, and all became angry. The story recites, the trees die. Abraxa will stand, will gesture for you to.
Alucard gets up and
Mhm.
just starts, lets out a sigh. Doesn't say anything though, but follows. You'll see a look of sadness
This-
on his face.
Please do not cry fire on the book of paper.
It was such a beautiful story. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, we know what happened to her.
Yes, yes.
Really
Tired.
unfortunate. Unfortunate.
It was quite a sad story.
We all have our own.
Yes.
Teo grips at the ceremonial dagger of Karaka as he continues walking.
I'll get my crossbow of ebony.
Mm.
Backpack rattles with each step.
Alucard will give a brief
It
glance to his dagger.
I actually don't know where she
Walking.
went. We're going the right way? Okay.
Yeah.
Hank is just grabbing onto his hairband.
Do we feel tired while we're here?
You don't.
Is my left arm still purple while I'm here?
No.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, we're not wet.
Can you slow down? I'm coming.
Wait.
I don't
What?
even wanna-
Why do
I
we
don't
feel
wanna-
fine in this?
You get
If
sucked
I look at
into
my
a
hand, is the
rope.
porcelain still there?
It is.
Oh, damn. Shoulder sag. God damn it.
See that she hops off the branch and lands on the page.
Are we not going in the door?
Not sure. We're just following her.
Oh.
Yep.
You know.
Combat roll.
Combat roll.
I have the ability for combat.
What's happening?
My legs! They're moving on their own! Sorry about
Right.
to go
She
off
gets
the book.
she gets low.
Get low, get low.
Limbos.
combat slide.
Slide under.
Doing his best to squeeze through.
Need help.
Hut, hut, hut. No way, we're about to go off.
Can I look over the corner and like see like the edges of the papers?
Yep.
That's terrifying.
And then the pages rise up
Oh
as
god,
the
this
page
again.
begins
Uh-oh.
to turn.
How is your hair still lit?
It's always lit as long as I'm alive.
At the time we went out.
Whoa, is my hair out?
Nah, it was still good. You didn't see anything.
Nah, it was still good.
You were bald.
And
Another.
How very
and-
so,
Yeah, what's that supposed to
Looks
mean,
looks
Cal?
at me.
There's something
Oh,
wrong
God.
with
Is
You
there
were
something
bald.
wrong with?
Wow.
Is there something wrong with the elegance of a smooth, shining, bald head?
No,
Oh, I can
I'm just saying you were bald.
checks my hair in the back of Butler's head. Oh, that's thank you. Stand right there, please.
oh, you got some white in there. I want to take that out.
I mean,
You got some cuts and scrapes in your jacket.
you'd think a young man who's part dwarf would have a bit more facial hair.
Just shrug
Be
his shoulders.
careful.
I've seen more hair on. Well, my wife had more facial hair than that. But she
Well,
was full
at least
dwarf.
I still got it.
Pulls out comb, brushes hair. No, you can't use this for your chest hair.
I'll let you know I have my own kit of grooming tools. Will not be
Do
so
you?
low as to ask another man for his own.
That's respect right there.
You should pray that age comes for your follicles before it comes for your wisdom.
Wow.
What is this?
Every day is a day with you, isn't it, Teal?
Is he wrong?
I do not mind bald men.
Okay, here we go.
It's a sign of virility in some tribes, not mine, but
Trying to make this as cool as possible.
Do you condition your chest hair? Why is it straight?
Do you not condition your own hair?
The one on my head.
Well, if I don't take care of it, it might get stuck in my coat. The buttons. So I make sure it's well kept. Like anyone else with their own hair.
I just kind of let mine go.
As I've noticed, it actually is kind of irksome. Perhaps when we have our conversation about the moon, you'll let me do something about it.
Perhaps over conversation of a loom, as you had promised.
It is curious, though. I've never seen you shave, and yet your face is completely clean.
Do not question what I do in the early hours of morning. I keep my obsidian blade sharp.
Ah.
But on my hair you will find, on my chest you will find no hair. There is
Okay.
it on my
Well, let me
buttocks
know when you're loaded.
and
Oh
Oh
God.
my god.
Oh man.
Oh
Gay
no!
to hell.
There it is. Oh
Well,
boy.
Now the depressed kid at Disneyland's happy.
Oof.
Crawling in my skin.
Oh no.
Okay. So first up, I want to show this up. Look at all the cool lights.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Candles.
Okay.
Oh shit! Are the colors gone? They're gone.
Huh?
The colors are gone.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
I'm assuming they're supposed to be gone, or it might just be the color change, but it does make them look like they've disappeared.
Here we go. Oh, God. Where is it?
Well then.
Fear there may be too much ink on this page.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, good. Sorry. Loading stuff here.
You're good.
All right, as you get to this point, you will start to feel an intensity. You will see that there is a black mark in the book, covered in ink, as if something has attempted to blot it out. You will see Abraxa will step forward. At this point, you start to hear the softest whispers of a woman's voice. And they're not legible to hear, like you can't quite understand what they are. They're not decipherable, but you can definitely hear a woman's voice whispering. Like 100 different words all at once. Seemingly emanating from the swirling black pile of ink in which Abraxa will point.
Telekar will look over to everybody else.
What is that?
Is it
This
something we should face or understand?
You asked that we remove this ink blot. Possibly the alchemist, Telekar here, may have some solvent or...
I don't think anything I've got is gonna fix that, but we got pulled into this book. I think this is more magic than anything.
What about those nulling things you've used before?
You will see
Yes.
you will see Abraxa starts to she will start to shake her head and then will gesture for you to follow.
We are to
go, I
face it.
guess.
I mean, if we want to understand Abraxa, we should probably keep going, yeah?
What else are we gonna do?
God, deeper into the dark.
And so you walk further and further into the darkness.
Open your mind.
Would I still have that candle from before?
Negative.
Okay.
Ooh.
As you keep moving further and further within, eventually you will feel a presence.
Oh God, no!
Oh my god.
You start to feel trapped, cornered, claustrophobic. You feel pain, as if something is pressing your limbs together, softly but surely choking you. You feel a great pain. Parts of yourself ripped away. Each one locked away, separated from the other, cold and alone, angry, enraged, final stand. But no peace. A soft, seemingly never-ending torment. And then, slowly, you feel it. The beating of a heart. First, you think it is only the sound. Then you feel it even more so. It's your heart. Anxiety begins to grow and rise. Feel it. Each pain, each shift. Your body being torn apart, being put together again. Gets faster. With each moment, you can feel it. Hands grip and twist you, take you, separate you, remake you. You can feel it. It gets worse. The separated pieces of you reach out towards each other, but they cannot. You cry out. And then, as you plead with the darkness, your very voice gives no pause as you feel it taken from you. You hear your own voice calling from you from further and further away. Further and further away. Until there is only silence. And as the silence deepens, the pain continues. Cool, unfeeling hands, cold and mechanical, keep twisting, keep gnawing at you. Energy keeps fluctuating through you, shifting, taking, wanting. And then, all is dust. And so, party returns to their own bodies. And within the book, Teal'ta will see Abraxa floating. Or at least a part of her within the grip of the Forbidden Apprentice. Her voice. A voice touched by the prism. One of whom's will could call forth manifested will to be used And for a brief moment, Dagda's eyes reveal that he has heard Abraxa's voice before. So has Eden. For it is the voice used by the forbidden.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
And as the representation of her voice fades, the inks will fade out once more, leaving only blank pages, and Abraxa holding her knees, pool of tears around her. She will slowly lift herself up and will look up to all those present. She will gesture towards the table of at the very, very bottom, the last chapter. Freedom.
I see. As the elf upstairs and likely many others who have had things taken from them, things dear, their eyes, their hearts. It seems he has taken your voice.
She will nod. She will then motion as if she was singing. And you will see that as she sings, little versions of herself that almost look like different stone sirens walk away from her, unable to hear.
Have we reached the end of this book? Or are you asking me to touch the table of contents? Is there more you wish to tell us, unwordingly?
Tell you what if she's asking you to finish it?
You will conjure an image of the apprentice. It will show Teo punching through its chest and pulling out Abraxa.
Then it will be done. We are here for our allies, Dominic. They've had things taken from them. Even the elf we've rescued upstairs, one you may have fought before. Her soul is taken. Karaka's soul is taken. These bodies, these souls have been violated. I will see them free. Our mission will be complete with the destruction of this apprentice.
I think that sounds like a mighty fine idea. I owe him an arm and a leg, so.
We'll get back what was stolen.
Oh no, I lost those in the fights, and then he just kind of threw it on me. But
Abraxa will raise her hand, will conjure a scroll. She will open it before you. It will say promise with a question mark.
Mhm.
I have made promises before. I have kept them. To the Laughing Red, to my comrade Dagda, to Eden, that I may spare her from harm. Taking this mission as a mercenary is a promise. And to you I promise I'll commend my life to this task. To right these wrongs, to complete my mission, and to make my comrades whole.
You will see that she nods. The scroll will be rolled up. She will put it inside of herself. And then the book begins to shake and float off the ground of its own volition. The inky woman, that at this point has no real detail, begins to suddenly grow more detailed than ever before. Her hands expand and she takes up the entirety of the open book. There is a flash of black light emanating outwards from it. Each of those present feel their bodies being remade. The power of Abraxa's compassion.
Oh.
A terrible reflection of her nature as a stone siren being made once more. And so, though she cannot remove all ailments, the ones by the apprentice still hold sway over her. But all other afflictions are removed.
Oh.
You are restored to your full strength. No, not your full strength. More than you were before. Your bodies grow stronger, and your minds grow sharper. By Abraxa's will, you are granted level 9.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you, my lady.
Taylor's wife
Man.
is so pog.
How is he supposed to have kids with a book?
There it is.
The apprentice using her voice just fucking
Dude.
Now you know why I made it sound like a girl a little bit.
It's so
Yeah.
good. I was
Oh
like,
Damn.
quickly light up, soldiers! It's time to dance.
Yeah, I'll step over.
Oh,
Mike,
Yeah, leveling
Oh.
up too.
yippee.
freaking out again.
Line up.
Why now?
Come on, you two. Get up here.
I can't move.
My
My laptop is freaking out again.
Zen, why do you play?
You fucking missed it.
It's putting on a toaster.
A fucking laptop toaster, dude.
It's my computer from the 90s. I'm running
Might as well.
Windows
Fuck.
XP.
Yay, I'm not poisoned. Wait, that means I can go try for that blood again. Wait, Abraxa, how many times can you do this?
Collapse your hand. No.
Bad. Bad.
No. It's not.
No.
I gotta go Google my original con real quick. Be right back.
We said
Hey, we got minus 10, so
So-
it's just add 10 back to it.
Hey, Mizo, listen. We found a new cool person. Their name's Abrax.
Oh yeah, Miso levels up. Hog.
Mizo,
No,
it's time for you to
he-
leave.
He reads Galilean manga, okay? He doesn't get this beautiful work of
He's
literature.
also not a traveler soul, so.
Miso comes back and we're just
Mizo doesn't
I will
deserve
be
this.
right back.
He was fucking T-posing, bro. The entire time we were freaking out, he's just over there, just like in the corner, just like doing the.
He is no brass Billy.
Don't you like love that guy and he hates you?
Hmm. He just has attachment to his ancestral spirits. It's neat.
Tails boobs inflate.
So do I. I have attachment to my ancestral spirits.
Yeah, and we
How
like.
come you don't
touch-
love me, Craig?
Bro, how many times have we touched chests?
He's never.
Did
touched
he know he
you.
was touching
All
that?
that fucking hair.
Also, he was never touching your chest, bro. He was touching hair.
Yeah, like how coarse is your hair that it feels like your chest? Like it should be
Yeah.
soft and pillowy.
I think
It
it's
is.
locked in that,
It's not
like,
coarse at all.
Velcro.
Look how dense that is.
It's well groomed and man. I assure you.
I don't believe you.
Brother, that
Butler, can you have you ever? Is it like a jungle down there?
All right, here we go.
look at that happy.
Why are you asking that?
Well, because I see the patch of hair coming up out of the pants.
Well, you
So
want to
I
know what?
wonder if it's-
Is yours on fire?
fire crotch. I've heard that. I remember hearing that joke when I.
As the master's gone.
All
Well,
right,
but I guess he's going to the back of the line.
Talakar.
Yeah, baby.
Is gone.
It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah, EDC.
His poster shorted out.
Butler,
Yes.
please roll for me a. What? Please roll for me a 1d10 minimum 6.
All right. Yeah, there it is.
All right, this level you get Iron Will. Would you like to explain to the good people what that does, as well as incredible efficiency?
All right. Iron Will. Sorry, did I have this ready? Iron Will. Oh, shouldn't I be Iron Soul? No, it's Iron Soul right now. Iron Souls. Whenever you would fail a saving throw against an effect.
Then your level is off.
He's been this powerful and not even the proper level. He's removing the training gauntlets.
That might be a caped mistake.
Under his gauntlets were just 50-pound weights.
It's in his hair.
Anyway, explain Iron Soul. We're gonna have to talk to Kate about that.
Yeah, no problem. Iron Soul. Whenever you would fail a saving throw against an effect that would deny you your actions, you can instead choose to make the save. You can do this once per short rest, as well as gain immunity to attribute and level damage. Boy, would that have been nice to have just a little while ago.
Very cool. Have you been using Iron Will this whole time?
Iron Soul. I've had that. It's already set it in as an effect. It's already
No,
a passive
Iron
movement.
Will. The battle hardened bonus to wisdom. Have you already been using that this whole time?
Iron Will? Yeah.
Okay, so I just didn't have it on the. Okay, it's fine. All right, what's your HP?
6 plus 3 plus 3 again, I believe, from tough. So 103.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
Just add
6 plus
the-
6, 12. Yeah. So that would be 115 right now.
Okay, what is it without tough?
Hey.
I got it. Okay, how much did you get this level? 6 plus 3 is 9. Plus anything else?
That would be it.
So plus 9. 88. 88. Okay, then I apply. Every time I'm about to fucking click something, it does something. 115. Sick! You're good to go. Alright, Dagda.
Yep.
You gain the next level in Airn. Please roll me a 1d8 minimum 5, please.
Yep. It's a 1d8 R5.
Slash R.
Slash R, space.
Yeah.
1d8 MIN5. Enter. I think I'm gonna make the HP and Prism automatic because this, like,
Hey.
there you go.
Hey, nice roll.
Nice roll, brother.
Yippee.
All right, this level you get Twin Dance. Would you like to explain to the good people what that does?
Yep. Twin Dance. Whenever you cast a spell, you may select another ally within 30 feet. If you do, you may double the benefit they gain from your dance for 1 round. Doing so, however, reduces the benefit your other allies receive from your dance to 0 for 1 round.
Oh. Well done.
I can have plus 10 on all my attacks. Or damage. Oh my god.
All right, next up is Eden. Why is that your race?
I did that so long. I did that last Halloween and you just now found it.
My race is Prince Vegeta.
Oh my god.
Amazing. All right, 1d10 min 6.
Hey, not men, finally.
All right, this level you get the Spirit of the Mercenary and Battle Acumen. Would you like to explain to the good people what that does?
Yeah, Spirit of the Mercenary. You can, during a social encounter, attempt to convince an enemy that you wish to join their side. You gain advantage on any social checks needed to convince them of this farce. And if they accept, you gain any benefits from being in that faction for 1 week and for 1 combat, if applicable. If that combat is against the faction you temporarily join, you gain a surprise round against the members of that faction. It is perfect.
It's good. I am a little shit.
I'm the traitor.
There must always be a traitor.
It's going to be me.
It's me. I mechanically am strong. Dominic Stark.
Salad.
All right, this level you get Quick Draw. Like to explain to the good people what that does?
Quick draw. All crossbows are considered to have the light property for you. Whenever you draw your crossbow from the light property, or with the light property, you may fire at an enemy in range. If you have the fast draw trick, this attack is considered a critical hit if it hits. If you have the assassin sub roll, this attack meets prerequisites for assassinate. Your attack has the deadly property. So I only get one of those. But it's very good.
Indeed.
Yep.
Alright, this level you get Cipher Scroll, level 4. 1d6, minimum 4, please.
Ooh.
Alright, this level you get Fractal Drift, an improved channel. Would you like to explain to the good people what that does?
Yeah, Fractal Drift. As an action, I may activate any number of my set spells in the order that I choose. This does not count as an action used for my Matrix of Magic ability, which would cause me to triggered action cantrip whenever I cast a spell that didn't cost me an action to cast. So I can set off any number of my set spells just by using an action. It's very good. If I have a school mastery, it activates all effects and spells activated that way, even if they are from a different school. But I am not a wizard. And also, I can channel in combat now, which is amazing.
Oh, that's sick.
Talakar.
Oh, and 5th level spell too.
1d10 min 6.
Unfortunately, I cannot. Oh my god.
I got
Still
it.
getting into the game.
I
I
got
cannot
it.
roll.
If you roll a 10, I'm taking it back. Okay. This is acceptable.
Nice.
Every time I roll, people roll fucking crazy. Alright, this level you get War Surge, which grants you the Action Surge class feature. But if you already have the Action Surge class feature, which you do, you get an additional use of it. Big level.
Holy.
Talakar can go 3 times in a turn now. If he really
12
wants to.
12 attacks in a single turn.
I also get incredible efficiency.
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
really understand that one.
What don't you understand about it?
Yeah, augment a kit onto another piece of equipment. This allows you to wield the kit and use it without using the hand slot to do so.
Yeah, you don't have to use your
have a
hands.
number. So it's just automatic. It's like just a triggered action to do so.
Okay, so no. It means that you don't have to switch your items out in order to use them. Like, for example, I'll show you what I mean. So, because you're able to do this with multiple kits, right, equal to your proficiency modifier, you can have a healer's kit, a priest kit, a fucking alchemy kit, and a poisoner's kit, for examples, on different pieces of your equipment that they're just attached to for game purposes, and then you just activate them while dual wielding your weapons. Ones that you have, mastery over that lets you trigger action, that you can still activate those on a triggered action, but you don't have to have your hand slots. Yeah, so the triggered action activation of hits do not ignore hand requirements. You have to use your fucking hands to do things with. You don't have to do that now with incredible efficiency. That's why it's a really good ability.
Okay.
So now you can dual wield, use your alchemy kit. Hell, if you really wanted to be crazy about it, you could attach a priest kit, alchemy kit, especially if they're masterwork, have access to all these really cool mundane effects that now you can use without having to basically wait once a turn to switch between them. Now you can just use them whenever you need them.
Now I can feed my crew hands free.
Okay. I think I get it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Does that mean you have like
Okay.
the? Oh my God! Can we get you? Butler, can we get you a helmet that has little straws
Alright.
coming off of it?
All right, what was your original constitution, Palkar?
14.
14.
Yep. I was at 83 health.
Everybody, please reset all your shit.
All set.
Boop. And fully heal yourself. Full long rest. Exposure reduced to your minutes.
Oh, it's reduced to your
my
minutes.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
God.
Full restore, baby.
And does Abraxa confirm to me any exposure if she is a familiar for me now?
She is a familiar for you. And she's your ally slot now.
Oh.
Goodbye.
You're
What?
welcome.
We have two? We have two ally slots.
No,
Mizo.
you have one ally slot.
No,
Something happened to
no,
Mizo while we were
please,
gone.
please, no, it can't be true.
Bye. He's going to be
Dead.
Oh, he's still there. Okay, he's still there.
You just see him standing there, but wait till we see the front of him.
Placed by a bush.
He's gone.
I mean, okay, so she can just be your familiar, but her power is greatly diminished if she isn't in your ally slot.
I don't mind having a Braxa. We can just, tell me to go protect the elf upstairs. Yeah, that's a good one.
We closed that way up.
We closed that way.
He can climb his way up this thing right here and go ninja in the forest.
Yeah, but they're grates. Remember, there's grates at the top.
And he can cut through. He can literally cut through it. He's fine.
He can.
It's Mizo.
He can
Yes.
cut through things.
He's Master
He
Yi. He's fine.
didn't seem to show that when we were fighting the toxic.
Yeah, League of Legends reference to Banisher.
Stop hating. Mizo can do it.
He has his own mission for being here. He never told
We can
us
meet
what
back
it
up with
was,
him.
but we are not his enemy.
He can go take the chick back to the boat and secure the boat and wait for us. That way the boat's not sitting there getting ransacked every 5 seconds.
There ain't no way in hell he'd do that, but sure.
He just called us his allies and we had the same mission, so why wouldn't Mizo go do that for us?
You just don't understand a warrior's heart.
Hmm.
I don't understand yours either because I can't see through the hair.
Well, we only have one way forward now, huh?
There are levers. We have been perimetering around the lever issue since we saw them.
No. There was a map before that she had. Perhaps Abraxa knows of these levers, what they do, before we pull them. I'd rather not get flooded again, in all truth.
Certainly we owe it to Mizo to discuss with him that we are continuing with Abraxa, and to find him new purpose while he's here that may align with what our ultimate goals are. Eden, you are close to him. Would you summon him?
Close as word.
All right.
Now, where's that damned little candle?
Greetings, Eden. The creature has not stirred.
Yes. Well,
I
have
have
you learned
remained-
anything?
I have remained vigilant while you have been gone, ever ready to put myself in harm's way to protect you and my fellow comrades. I will admit that I have had my trepidations first, but you have proven yourselves to be commendable allies. Strong war. Did you need to speak with me about something?
Yes, not just the rest of the party, but I did want to address something we talked about earlier as to you saving me. I understand the foundation of it, but the idea that you and Butler live for others to the extent that you would throw your lives away from them and that you would save somebody that you don't know, even with the potential of throwing your life away, is something I've struggled with. How have you lived this long happily doing any of this?
Because I do not concern myself with happiness, save for what must be done. I will not say that I have been unhappy, nor have I been happy. There has been joy and sorrow both. I do not view my life as its happiness being the qualifying. I seek only that my life is lived.
And to you, this is a life lived well.
Death comes
You
for
wouldn't.
us. No matter
God,
what,
could you?
death comes for us. No matter what we do, whether it be sooner or later, no one will know. But what way can we face death better than by standing with our comrades and our honor, seeking to rid the world of evil, to make the world better? At least our small patch of it.
I have my own conflictions with apologies, so I will not give you one that has no meaning behind it. But I do not regret purchasing you that day. You've done a great many things for all of us, but there were some lessons that were taught that were not previously assumed would be, and I am appreciative of everything.
Indeed. I will admit I had, as I said, trepidation. But now I believe that we are comrades held true, like iron. For we will need each other to face the foe before us. That my lord might know peace, this realm might know safety, and even Teotl, well, perhaps he will find what he is looking for on this island.
Yes.
stand
I understand
ready.
Talakar previously said something and should you not want to discuss it with me, or perhaps the rest of the group, but what exactly are you here for? I'm assuming something to do with your lord. I was confused when you came with us. The last I saw of you, you were storming out of the inn, and then I saw you waiting for us when we were fixing to leave.
I believe that the source of the sickness is from this place, is it?
It is, but
I believe, in addition, that such sickness is coincidental to the destruction of Haikyo and the fall against the Lord. I cannot abide while death waits on the doorstep of all those innocent people. My duty as a samurai will not allow it. My blade serves the people that my lord cared for amongst them are the very people that lived in Haikyo. They live within the city of Saphira. Therefore, I have stood with you. Do not have doubts, Lady Eden. I have no intention of abandoning you. So face this enemy together.
yes, well, the situation has been updated. Let us go talk with the rest of the party.
Very well. Should I not continue my observance of this creature?
We will swap. You can go back.
Very well. Greetings, comrades.
Hello, Miso.
I hope she let you down easy.
What do you mean?
I didn't do shit, bro.
Miso,
She did not pick me up.
No, it's like a relationship, Mizo.
He will blush slightly. I have nothing but the purest intentions.
Don't we all?
What is it that you required of me? Are we prepared to attack this creature?
Miso, as you observe before you, there is a book.
Yes.
This book contains the soul of someone who has been entrapped by the apprentice, the enemy that we have sought here to destroy.
Indeed. Trapped, you say, in the tome.
Yes.
Yet another
Much
crime
as-
for which this creature must answer.
I agree. And much as I had taken steps to free you when Eden had purchased you and had you in chains in that tavern, I have sworn to free the spirit of this book and the person that lies within it.
Very well. How do we do this?
By powers unknown to me, it seems that you cannot accompany us while this book is with us.
Why?
We have no second ally slot, Miso.
All right, that was all right.
He got him.
No, I was setting up Van there to see if he'd approach it in character. That was a growth moment. All right, I got you. All right.
I took the fruit. I'm sorry.
He took the fruit.
I took the low hanging fruit.
We have no second ally slot. Go ahead.
It's not you, Mizo. It's us.
There is no need for that manner of speak. You have existed on this island as we went to recover with the injured Dagda. Although I cannot take you with us, we cannot take you with us if we do take the book with us and the spirit that resides within. You have shown that you have talents on your own. We would ask that as we still have a common enemy here, the enemy that fouls the air and threatens the lives, those of my people, those are the people of Saphira.
Hmm.
We ask that you continue to contribute in your own way, although I do not know the purpose for why you are here. I imagine you are of like mind that this man must, or whatever it is, must be stopped.
Indeed. And upon further examination, you're right. If this creature possesses such magic that it is specialized in dealing with large groups, a smaller group would be better. I also fear that once you engage it, it may open the doors, allowing its minions within. I see your wisdom. All of us going will leave us trapped. And I am a specialist in such things. Very well. If this is the will of the party, I shall stay behind to act as vanguard. So should the creature's minions burst forth, I will hold the foe in play.
I thank you. You have shown me that my predispositions towards the warrior lifestyle may have been in erring.
It is what is tactically sound. Someone will need to hold the gate. For hence, when you might destroy the creature, there may be no means of escape. So I shall hold it, for as long as needed.
God, he's so cool.
Butler will walk up to him, hold up a hand. Hope that we may share a battlefield again, and fear the day that we might be on opposite sides. But today, I wish to simply say thank you.
And I simply wish that you find another jacket. He will offer his hand.
You'll ignore the comment. He's been having to do that a lot lately.
It's like a rug.
It's like a rug. Dagna zooms in with his special eyes. Holy shit. It's so thick. Susuga. Very well. Are you prepared then?
Surprisingly, whatever the book was able to do, it restored us, powered us even. Feel stronger than ever.
All such powers. Such small a thing. Very well. Come, just rejoin Lady Eden. Squish, squish, squish. I have bugs. Squish, squish.
Playing in the the desiccated corpse and the bugs on the ground as you guys walk up. And one for me, and one for you. Oh.
I'm doing my part.
You look like one of the homeless children I would see in the streets, playing with bugs.
I'm doing my part too.
Way to go, kids.
I have spoken with our comrades. It is agreed that I will stay behind, as vanguard of the door, should the creature's minions be summoned once it is engaged.
Well, I was planning on using this for myself, should things turn south. I actually am still planning on using it for myself, should things turn south. I don't know why I felt heroic for a moment. Pardon me.
What?
Are you well equipped? Do you need anything?
There is one thing I would require. if you have possession of it.
Oh.
Perhaps.
Do you have a piece of parchment and a quill?
Teal'c there.
Theoden will produce from his masterwork scribe's kit the foreign one.
Hmm.
He will hand him the foreign inks, I would imagine, of a land that may be familiar to him. And he will take from his pack one of his many quills that he often hands out to women that he can later track with locate object.
Okay, all right.
And-
I don't need.
Did you just say that out loud?
I don't
Did you
need
just
it.
say that out loud?
I don't.
Narrating.
I don't need
I'm
your.
narrating.
Okay, all right, got it, got it.
I'm just clarifying if that was said in
This,
character.
and this is
out
what I
loud.
use to entrap women.
God.
What the fuck?
He will
Continue.
hand it to- he
Oh,
will hand it to-
convenient. We ran into each other here.
Go ahead, Toto. Good, continue. Yeah.
He will hand these objects to Mizo. Perhaps you're familiar with some of this parchment. It is not from these lands. But I hope that it is to your standards.
He will nod. He will take a single piece of parchment, and then he will kick this fucking thing out of the way. And you will see that he will ceremonially take a seat on his knees, facing towards where the enemies will come. He will place out his katana and his tanto in a very ritualistic looking manner. He will produce a small mat, place it on the front, which he will put the parchment. He will wet the ink, and then he will look to his comrades. Such a thing is done in private. Should you return,
Yeah.
and I have fallen, please find this.
Give some privacy. I'm gonna go over here and
One of
play
the
in my
most-
body.
One of the most unlucky things to do prior to something. God damn it.
I don't know what you mean.
There's always a problem.
I'm just doing what the players wanted. You wanted a fucking book.
Yeah.
Looks
Where's
for book.
Oh, it's a book. Book. Book's gone. Oh.
Okay.
Summer rain.
All right, here we go.
One step.
I will. Where is Tane? Okay, and so Mizo will dip his quill, and slowly he will begin to write. And as he writes, you will see that his presence becomes more at peace. He exudes both strength and acceptance. And he says, and the words that he writes. Worries strangle growth. Escaping higher, we climb. Grown from broken past. He will then fold the haiku. He will place it inside of his kimono. And then he will say, I am prepared. I wish you good luck in your hunt. Bring this creature low, that it may never harm anyone again. and that my lord's people that yet remain in Saphira may live unmolested by its presence.
They will know of your name, and they will know of your victory. Think of nothing else but it. We will return to them.
Thus, Mizo will sit, his hands on his knees, waiting.
Come, we've let this creature sit long enough. Let us introduce ourselves.
Dominic lets out manly tears for such a moment as this.
You crying lot.
Assume formation.
Assuming this creature already knows we're here with the amount of noise we've made, it's probably quite
Eden.
confident in taking all of us.
Perception and insight.
Oh,
Okay.
the lowest one first. What? Hey, not bad. Hey.
Is this, trained or regular
That's
perception?
just for her.
Oh.
As you begin to walk through the door, and you pass by Mizo, you will see for just a moment his eyes linger upon you as you pass by. His lips part as if to say something, but close. And there is naught but heavy silence, unexplored. Mizo leaves the party.
I fucking hate all of you.
All right,
Now that's a man.
you must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm about to fucking stab this motherfucker in the mouth.
Who?
Enter formation.
Okay. Question.
Hmm?
On level up, are we treating this as a long rest in which we can
Level ups are
we get-
arcade style.
Okay, but in terms of setting spells that can we change them? Are we good for that, or what are we doing?
Sure.
Prepared spells, I mean.
Oh, prepared spells.
Yeah, you can change your spells if you want.
Oh, can
Excellent.
Oh boy. Prepare yourselves.
wait.
Perfect. Changing my
Can I get him?
spells.
Yeah.
Wait. What I used to know how much prepared spells I could have.
What?
Like,
How does he determine prepared spells? Like the
Everyone-
number of them?
Everyone does that through Wizard.
no, I mean
Base-
like
base-
prepared.
What?
No, and it's like, do I increase how much prepared spells I have? That's why.
Oh,
I'm
because
talking.
you got a new level.
Yeah.
All right. Is it
It's
like
it's your
one
level
per
plus
cast level plus?
it's your level plus your cat spell casting mod. So it increases by 1, yeah, because your level went up.
In that case, could I probably couldn't do this. I couldn't make any potions, could I?
No.
Okay.
But with your free hand.
Yeah, we didn't actually have time to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we go over Abraxa's ally slot abilities. The biggest thing that she does is Abraxa provides Teo with 10 additional spells.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
oh my god.
They must be spells that he is actually capable of casting. So, proper spell slots, levels, and all that. However, they can be of any class.
Oh shit. Which means you could also
Yeah.
give yourself some 5th level spells. Because you have the slot, but no 5th level. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
crazy.
All right. So obviously you're going to need to do a lot of prep.
Yeah.
And
that's
now
gonna be
now that you guys are ready to move forward, with the battle that lies ahead of you, this seems a good place to call it, as we're pretty close to time anyway. We'll need to make preparations throughout the day for the new spell slots gained, or excuse me, spells gained, new level ups, stuff like that.
Okay. Are we going to battle slide this, Dagda? Is that a
Here,
wise
to help
use
you
of
out,
time
to help you
this
out,
out now?
this creature is a prisoner. It's
Is a
not-
what?
It's a prisoner. It's not going to attack you. So this I can give you for free because now you're finally going up here and doing things. Dadga will see that with his eyes that the center is fueling the energy of this elevator.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Creature is
this
a
is an
prison.
elevator.
The creature is in a prison.
Oh.
Still want to be potentially ready for a fight, so.
Moral dilemma then.
That's true. You could release it and maybe it won't attack you.
Nah, I'd still kill it.
Or do we keep him enchained as the elevator operator and violate my principles? So that we can not have to take the stairs. Interesting.
That's violate a lot, bro.
You don't have legs like
Very
that, and you don't take the stairs.
Look at these calves.
Well, there aren't any stairs.
Aw.
No stairs.
No stairs.
Things to think about.
Yeah, I think one of the other questions is, did the diagram say anything about the levers that were in the room down there
No.
that Apraxa provided? Okay, so that'll be something that we'll just have to explore after we do this encounter, I guess. Unless it elevators us up at the conclusion of it, but yeah. We'll talk about it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. And as the party moves forward, Mizo stays behind. Face whatever fate may bear for it.
What may come?
I'm just gonna
Let them come.
I'm gonna delete all these romance options.
Don't.
Bye bye. Goodbye.
No, it's fine. He's going to live, and I'm going to find him afterwards, and we're going to rekindle what was lost.
No, you have
I'm
the inn
whooping my
owner
ass
now.
for buying him.
Wait, but you have the inn
Good
owner.
session, guys. That means
Yes.
next week you guys face Forbidden Apprentice most likely.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
I'm gonna tear him open.
You ready to shit yourselves?
It's
No,
fucking time.
I'm not.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Yes, I
I'll win.
Yes, I am.
I'm a fucking punch him, brother.
Good session.
True lad.
Where's your library, nerd? I need more books.
I'm here for books.
You can't read.
Where is
You just learned how to read.
What a cool guy. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll catch y'all on the flippity flop flip.
Catch you later.
Bye.
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 Real dream.